Alright, we are live. Oops. You know how it goes. Got some filler summons while I look at my settings. Is it really taking forever to download? 3 ads? Dang. I don't have it set to high ads, it should just be regular. Downloading taking forever. My thumbnail is on the Gogeta blue one instead of the Boo Bros. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hey, there's an LF. Need some more copies of him. It's his Zenkai. There we go. Thumbnail reflects the right character now. Forgot to change that. For some reason, these summons seem slower than usual today. Like when this character first came out, the one I'm going to be summoning for, I couldn't even get into the game after a while. When I first logged on, everything was super laggy. I couldn't even like hover over pieces of equipment to read them. So I'm like, I guess I'll farm stuff the next day. Okay, chill. Double Pride Troopers. The music flipped for a second? Or was that just on my end? Everything just kind of stopped. Heard it again. Man, it's already been almost 10 minutes. Six, 7. Metal Cooler is maxed out. We're just farming for Z2 medals. Actually, it would be Z1 medals since these are free. I actually kind of need the Z1 medals more because I don't really want to use Z2 medals on the things that you use for adventures. Okay, this speed is a little better.
You and me.
Skip. Where's the music? Okay, it should be back on in just a sec. go again. Goku the Hybrid Slayer, and one of the best Zenkais. Like, bro, what were they thinking? LF maybe? Yeah. Where's this guy's Zenkai? We've been waiting for years at this point, since that poll they did, to let us pick a Zenkai that they were working on. Yo, is that Super Vegeta? I'll take an extra copy of him. Six, 7 for Golden Frieza. Okay, future Gohan. Shin just got an equip. The stats are really good. And he's a support type. He's got a lot of disrupt slash utility. I've been having success with him so far. Go Frieza? A lot of LFs for this not even being guaranteed sparking or anything like that. You know, what they need to do for these is the same way they have the 100 unit multi. They need to put that format in for here so we can just skip 100 at a time. Like, do you know how much time that would save? I'd be done in like 5 minutes instead of 30 minutes. Bro, what? 22 ads? How does that even happen? Welcome to the stream.
You can't beat me.
Like, I don't get to pick the number of ads in the stream. Only been streaming 20 minutes. There we go. Full power Frieza. Nice. Ready for his Zenkai. Still need to get the rest of his awakening power though. So I guess I'm more so just able to get his Zenkai rather than ready for it. I'm trying to remember in friendlies, if you have a character at Zenkai 1, does it automatically put them at Zenkai 7? For equips, I don't believe it maxes out the stats. But for Zenkais at one point, it implied that it would. In fact, there was actually something crazy where they said one time that they would consider a feature where you could like undo a Zenkai. Which is interesting, to say the least. Six, 7 for Vegeta. Because they clearly treat regular characters and Zenkais different if you look at the boost system. I get that the Zenkais have higher stats, but sometimes they're struggling just as bad, if not more, than some of these characters without a Zenkai. Let's see if we get any somewhat new characters here. Has my chat been not scrolling the whole time? Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, wishing you a lovely stream. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Hey man, how's it going? I'm just doing some filler stuff right now. I'm actually about to pity Ultra Gogeta Blue, and then we'll jump into the summons for the Ultra Boo Bros. But yeah, I've been alright. These are guaranteed sparking multis. Almost done with these. Yeah, I've never had to scroll through the chat before. It would always just go down, but now it seems like I do for some reason. I don't know. We're just trying to update our LF roster, or Zenkai roster. What are the rules? Oh, the rules? Let's see. Rules for the battle are basically ways to ensure that we can kind of play in like a as fair of an environment as we can, because this game has a lot of gimmicks and things that just make the match unfair, because it's like luck based or chance based, things that don't actually require any skill. So it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you understand kind of the structure of the rules, then it kind of just falls into place. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Most of the rules are just about how comboing works, because you spend a lot of time in the match being stuck in a combo, and you don't really have a lot of control over that beyond the first hit. So any instance where you chain a combo for free, whether that be through like a main ability, transformation, tag switch, strike clash, green card, cover change, so many things. Can you explain rule 5? Yeah, sure. Basically, let's see, no guarantee combo on green card. Basically what I was talking about is like, if you were to go for a green, that would like give you cover null, usually extra key, extra cards, and you would be able to chain that. So when you hit someone with a green, you have to stop your combo there. Same with the cover change. If you get your cover change off, you can't chain it with a blue card or an ultimate. Same with the main. You can't just click your main and kill someone. You have to click your main and then find a way to utilize the ultimate, so that there's actually a risk involved. Same with tag switches. Counters are things like counter blue cards or counter green cards, and then strike clash wins. So like the time those taps, you both do strike at the same time. Whoever gets the higher score wins, and then they get a free combo, and you know, they rush someone and they're dead, you know, or they ult someone and they're dead. But this just ensures that things like that can't happen. But yeah, what's y'all's opinion on the 8th anniversary, now that everything related to the main thing, you know, not the after party, has pretty much been announced? I think they did pretty much everything right, and it was pretty much as unpredictable as they made it out to be. You found the funniest thing to counter most of the blues in the game. Really? What might that be? Why is the music cutting out? Okay, we're good. I thought we were good. Hello? It's buffering. Okay, I think we're back. Gohan. Just Gohan. Purple Gohan, Ultimate Gohan from the Majin Buu saga with yellow Goku Black. Ah, I see. Like blue characters or blue cards? But either way, yeah, that combo seems pretty strong. Because that Gohan is on boost, so he has a lot of blue cards that he could spam, a lot of green cards he could spam, and then the Goku Black, with his full gauge, he generates the blue cards. And they just give Gohan more greens and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah, okay. Blue card. Best Annie ever. Yeah, man. It's been crazy. It really has. His cover change, I see. Works even against melee blues and greens. But yeah, dude, I think they knocked it out of the park with this anniversary. It's actually really good. You know, the meta is another thing, but I mean, that could be any anniversary, but anniversary specific, I think they did it. This is a great standard, man. Goku Black's unique equip came out on my birthday. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. You get to utilize a fun fan favorite character. Best birthday. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. My situation was I got the original. Well, I say the original like there's been more. LS Dragon Ball Super Broly. I got him first multi on my birthday when he came out. I remember that. But does it top the 6th anniversary though? Honestly, I think it does. And I mean, I guess everyone's opinion is gonna be different, but for me, like, my previous one was like the 7th anniversary. And I know the part 1 was bad, but I think parts 2 and 3 made up for it. But obviously part 1 was like the blemish on that. But overall. But I understand why people like the 6th anniversary, and I did as well. Really hype characters, a lot of cool stuff. Sure, we can PvP. I'd like to acquire some of the, or at least try to acquire some of the characters, so I kind of do the viewer battles at the end. But if it works out and we stick around, when I open up the viewer battles, we can PvP. Oh wow, Vegeta. I mean, there was like at least a reasonable conclusion that this guy could have Zenkai, but it didn't end up being him. Ooh, Triku, nice. You got Gohan and Trunks, first try, first multi too, wow. Yeah, the part 1 for that one got leaked. I mean, that was just bad. I'm not defending that at all, but that really shows, like, because it changed the game, like, part 2 changed the entire game, and part 3, I mean, the double ultras, and just the way that they revealed it, I mean, that was really cool. If he got a Zenkai, God help us all, yeah. Immune to everything. Insane combos. Yeah. Like, who's stopping him? Let's be real. Orange Piccolo. Or Power Awakening Piccolo. I need more stars on him for sure. I started my free-to-play account at the start of the 7th anniversary. Oh, nice. That's after they did the new design philosophy, so That's probably a pretty good time during an anniversary. Gogeta Blue, I don't have him Zenkai yet here. Ooh, new character. Okay.
You're really itching for a fight, huh?
Yo, it's OG Nameku. Alright. Everyone in the game is full of parts cost increase. Yeah, it's definitely a prevalent mechanic. Let me see if I have enough tickets for this, and then we can get Ultra Gogeta Blue since we got some people in here now. He's a good Zenkai bench. Yeah. It's like double offenses for Saiyans, huh? I used him when I'm showcasing on the bench. This one, right? Okay, over 100, good. Might as well do this one too. What kind of teams are y'all rocking right now? Because I feel like there's a lot of viable options, but sometimes you really only see the same few teams. What are some fun comps y'all are trying? Another thing I specifically like about this anniversary is like if you went in with about 20k, you can realistically pity both of the Ultra characters, which is insane to think about. Like imagine they did that on the regular for anniversaries or like Legends Fest or even just in general. I mean in an ideal world, but it would probably only be for anniversary or Legends Fest or both. That's the only reason I'm even considering summoning for these Ultra characters, because I'm like, if you invest right, they're literally giving it to you. And if you don't, well, that's what I'm saying, I'm not summoning on it in the future, bro. They still want you to summon for Ultra Super Gogeta from 2021. No thank you. They did give them to you for free eventually, though. Another thing I loved, that there was no bad Zenkais or unique equips because they're at least decent. Yeah, I mean, Goku Black and Broly were insane. I really like the blue Vegeta, the transforming Super Saiyan into God Vegeta. I'm trying to remember the other ones, but you gotta watch the summons sometimes, bro. Okay, but these are the tickets. I get that. I've been watching these for years. I memorized what they look like, I promise. But yeah, the quality of just everything was a lot better than it usually is. Even if some of it was overtuned, I'd rather them be a little overtuned than, you know, not viable at all. Yo, wait, that's a good idea. Run the feed. Goku and Bardock was one. Yeah, Goku and Bardock, that's right. Hold on, where's the music? Okay, we're back. Yeah, I was trying the Game Originals team. I don't have all the characters, but even those characters, it was like I was running Goku and Bardock, Giblet, the free-to-play, and Zaha. And honestly, it was surprisingly effective. And with all the game original units that they, you know, release/buff, you can make a proud team with it. You can definitely do it. Do it, Kakarot! Yeah, Zaha. Supreme Kai? Yeah, Shin? You mean Shin? The GOAT? Everyone's favorite? I really like learning about Shin's origins in Daima. The poor people and all that. And yellow, Good Boo and Hercule, yes. Use Shallot. On my other account, I still have Shallot at like a lower level to, you know, do some challenges with his future transformations if they're still heading that route. Why is Doria here of anyone you could pick to show? He's my favorite character. He has a cool design. He has a lot of interesting attacks. I just like the guy, man. That's why we play Dragon Ball Legends. Like, Dragon Ball Legends is like my major experience with the series. So, we're still waiting for a premium version of him. Shallot is way better than Giblet. Well, Shallot got the buff. Poor Giblet is event exclusive free-to-play character. Yeah, stat buff to Sanny. Yeah, Shin. Yes, I am multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So you can go to whichever platform you prefer. So if you don't see everyone in the chat, yeah, that's why. Ultra Majin Vegeta might be getting a plat equip. You think it's him? I mean, I guess it could be, but like, please no, bro. That would just ruin everything. Are we serious? What in story mode? What exactly? I've never heard of that as a favorite, but that's good. Yeah, like, I might be the only, like, Dodoria as a favorite that y'all know. How about both? What? Double plats? Double plats would be crazy. I don't know. It could be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I really don't know. Oh, for the missions. At least he gets some love. Yeah. Not both platforms. Let me see. Ooh, new character. LF Goten! Yo, remember when this guy dropped? Loki though, the Sun Family team that he was on. All three of them, it was pretty fun. What's not on both platforms? I'm sorry? 4 Legends Limited for this one. This is new, so I might as well get this in here at least once. I say as I skip, but let's see. Who will it be? Okay, I don't Well, we didn't have anyone maxed, but I didn't specifically need any of these, except maybe like Vegeta preparing for the Zenkai, but at least they're not maxed, so I'm not mad at this. I'm not like thrilled, but I'm not mad at this. You want to watch on both platforms, what's your YouTube name? It's the same as this one, Gold Ambo XT. It's spelled the same in everything, at Gold Ambo XT, yeah. I appreciate that, but yeah, you can watch on both. Alright. Y'all ready for Ultra Gogeta Blue? I think we could do that now. We're really close. You like cheese. Yeah, cheese is good. It tastes good, that's the thing. It might not be like the best for you, but it's good. Welcome to the stream. We are 80 drops away. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate that. And we start on the ×2 step here from last time. Am I God rank? On this account, no, but on my competitive account, I got the God rank 4 times in like 2023, like during the Legends Fest meta, and like 1 season after that. Okay, I think we're gonna try to go for Gogeta then. Hopefully we get him before then, that'd be sick. But we're already kind of nearing the end. God rank is just not fair, bro. Like, I've done it multiple times. It's just, it's a chore. It takes so long. You know, it's matchup based. You don't even have to fight the strongest people to get it. It's just grinding. As long as you have like a high-ish win rate, you'll get it if you play enough, and that just doesn't make any sense. Can you get me God rank or rank 70? Oh, yo, it's Broly. I can't get it for you, but I could definitely give you advice. If you, like, you know, show me your teams. If y'all want to, y'all can join the Discord. It's in the description or on YouTube in my About page. Oh my gosh, it's talking. Yeah, we have the Dodoria PNG tuber. Yeah. No screen crack. Yeah, unfortunately not this time. But yeah, I set that up. I'm having a lot of fun with that. LF? Vegeta! I think that takes him to 7. I think so. It's like the Ryuden Super Saiyan 3 plushie. Yeah. I noticed he has that. It looks really fun. It's cool. I want to see a team with a 10k ability bonus. Just Zenkai buff to the moon. That's crazy. It'll probably happen. Power creep has been insane. Oh, he's actually at 8 stars. Okay. Would you like to do my challenge? Yeah, what is it? I'll consider doing it. Who is your favorite and least favorite unit in Legends? I assume you mean like playstyle wise and not like the art or something, but like, let me see. A favorite character to actually like use? Like, maybe LF, CMZ, Half Corrupted Murzumasu Zenkai from the 6th anniversary. That was fun. They did a really good job on that. That was pretty cool. So maybe I'd pick him. And then for least favorite, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of toxic characters. I might say Majin Vegeta. Ultra Majin Vegeta. I might say that one. But Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku LF, that one as well. That one. And Or even Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because remember, I do challenges with level 1 characters, and basically any character that makes it impossible to win with a weaker team. Because yes, those situations do exist, and they just make it completely insufferable, where you can't actually kill them. You can't even hit them without getting punished. Music.
You can't beat me.
Encoding overload. That's not good. I didn't mean to skip.
Playtime's over.
Oh well.
I require eternal life, you see.
Start from the 8th anniversary all the way to the 1st anniversary, but you get 3 full meta passes, and you can use 1 meta character to help you on your challenge. Do you accept? Okay, music's back on. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. I will consider doing that. That's gonna be like a series, so that's gonna be a long one, but that sounds like a fun idea. I'll definitely consider doing that when I have time. Right now, I'm trying to showcase like all the characters from the new design philosophy that I have. But maybe when I'm done with that, I'll consider it. Because I've been recording for like hours during the weekday. Doing like 3, 4, 5 showcases a day. You know, if I can get lucky with it. But yeah, I'll have to take you up on that sometime. Congrats, fellow player. You are the 2nd person to accept the Ghost Challenge. Hey, that's cool. I'm honored. Maybe I'll even end up streaming it if I can actually get this account in a position where A, I have all these characters, and B, I can actually get them good Zenkai buffs and stuff. Or maybe I could even do it within viewer battles themselves, because I'm actually working on like a project to kind of make my community challenges, I guess, more consistent and accessible to people. 30 drops, no Gogeta yet. You know, at this point, when you're so close to the end, you actually don't want to pull the character here, because then you just feel scammed. Like, really, we're gonna get Gogeta and then not get the pity in a couple of multis, or a few multis. Last person made it to 2nd Annie and didn't want to do 1st Annie due to stress. I totally understand. As someone who's been showcasing and doing challenges, or more so challenges for years, not even showcasing, I completely get it. Can you explain more, Ghost? I might want to try that. Okay. Infinite tries. So it's just like a mega showcase, kind of highlighting like a history of the game, I suppose, right? Also, yeah, just for fun. Okay. So a pretty casual challenge. It's just very time consuming and, you know, difficult. But just if you win with the character, like, you got to get their win screen, right? Just that, really. And I don't think forfeits count early on. But I guess if they're like the last character and you're comboing with them, then I guess it would, you know. Or maybe it would, because there's just so many characters to cover at this point. And it's only the Annies. Okay. You can use full meta team, but if you... Let me see. If you guys my instrument, I give you a bonus. Instrument or Annie and event exclusive. Okay, so only the ones covered during the Annie, including the event exclusive.
I suppose it's time we bring an end.
You could pick the best characters from each Annie. I see. Alright, who's ready to pull Gogeta and not get the pity? Let's see if the game trolls me here. This is him. This is actually him right here, I think. In 10 drops. This is a multi for 10. Here we go, y'all! Okay, I'm doing it. I'd say lend me your energy, but it's guaranteed. Hey, you got the same background. The Janemba one? I still don't have Janemba on any of my accounts. It's crazy. But he's really cool and he's got a good playstyle and interesting design. Exactly, if you pull him, you don't get the pity. Really stupid. I don't want to pull him, bro. I wouldn't be able to describe the pain I'd be in. Only rule for the challenge is just to not give up. Here we go, y'all. Bro. There he is, though. Yo, he got Gogeta. No way. How unexpected. That's crazy. This does look really cool, though.
Try this.
I love pitting Ultra characters. Just kidding. There he is, y'all. Yeah, for real, first try. I totally didn't spend over 30,000 on this. Unbelievable. Well, we're done with this banner. Now we just have to hope the same thing doesn't happen again. Just 450 more drops, y'all. And if you do, the person gives me 3,000 CC. Alright. Okay, so we have like a month, a little less than a month, to get like 10,000-ish. I think we'll be alright. We're going for it. I think we could do it. Because I haven't collected every single bit of CC that the anniversary has offered, and they're going to give us more. And again, I have some extra missions or the story mode if we have to go there, but come on. Just make this painless, man. Do you agree if you lose, you give CC? Or good job goes? Yeah, we'll see.
You silly.
I have 10k CC, I think. I see. We are on the right banner, right? Okay. Okay, we're about an hour in.
You and me, let's go.
Nice and painless, come on. You can only use one character from each Annie. I see.
Shoot him. I can't.
Don't push it.
Music. Okay.
I will feast on your energy.
You can't escape. I'll turn you into space dust.
Come on, music. Hello? Okay. Okay, so you're just trying to understand, is it that you can only use one character from the Annie? I can't use Ultra characters because I have a rule that I can't summon on Ultra banners. I see. Yeah. Like normally, I would not summon on Ultra banners. My exception is the two that came from this anniversary and Ultra CMZ. But man, not counting those, I mean I did summon on like Ultra Cell, but not counting those, it's been a long time since I summoned on Ultras. Like years. Yeah, I remember he said that you don't have to use every character, because not everyone has every character from them, from each anniversary. One meta character, current meta character from each anniversary to make it fair. Can you use any equips, like modern ones, I guess? Like if they got a plat, would that still count? Okay. That's good. Imagine using year one stats. I'm not that evil. Oh man. Yo, look who it is! The Doria. That's me.
Pull your own weight.
My crush sent me a song called He Loves Me. I think I'm cooking. So I could use Ultra OG Nameku because he was meta-ish in the 7th Annie. Oh, well that's good. Hey, yeah, seems like that's the case. Yeah, it says yes. Okay. The red one. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? But yeah, if they sent you a song, you know, that's nice that they're willing to share, you know, something that they're interested in. Gotta do my CC today. I forgot to play. Yeah, dailies. Dailies for everyone, y'all. I don't know how to stream or have a YouTube channel. The barrier to entry is actually a lot lower than it used to be. you really just need any kind of device. Like even the one that you use to play Legends, and then you just gotta get like a screen recorder app or something. Or again, you know, I have a laptop here. But yeah, screen recording or just some kind of software that supports it, and then you're kind of good to go. It just depends on like what kind of content you want to make. Like it doesn't have to be Legends content, but just, you know, content creation in general. There's a niche and an audience for everyone. If you're passionate about it, that's what I recommend. No, the song was about me loving her. Oh, I see. The song is called He Loves Me. It's Doria again. Extreme. She said it was a reference to me. Well, that's gotta be a good thing, right? Okay, Ghost, you got someone signing up for the challenge. What is with the 1v1 viewer battle rules? Those are to ensure that there's a fair environment so that a lot of the annoying gimmicks and stuff like that don't ruin the experience for people just trying to have fun and get better at the game and actually test their skills and not just their unit matchups. Yo, LF Go Tanks, nice. The Doria with this character technically is part of a legendary finish. I was so excited when this character came out, man. You know I had to test it out. With the volleyball, whatever character you have with him, I'm trying to remember if it's the second character or the third character or whatever, but they are part of that animation. Really fun detail. Hope you get him thanks, man. We're kind of in the beginning parts of this banner, so hopefully our luck is pretty good this time around. Here we go, Ultra Race ×2. I forgot to say, 1v1 viewers can help you move on to the next challenges. Oh, nice. He's counting viewer battles. That's good. I gotta look at YouTube videos to see what characters are good. Yeah, you could study the different metas. Like, Garesh's God Rank grind. I think that's a good, like, meta snapshot. His 100th one, he kind of did something very similar to that, like using the team he used for each god rank that he did. He actually did only use the equips that were available at the time, but he did count things like forfeits, and even if he lost, he would move on to the next one, because some teams are just like, we're not spending 4 hours trying to get a win, bro. And it still took him many hours. Screen crack? No. Oh well. Okay. I left Go Tanks again. Not mad at that. Is Goku meta for 6 Annie? He's a new character. I would consider him meta. He was underrated. Like people say he wasn't good enough. Like, it would have been nice if he had more for sure, but it's not like he was unusable. It's just more so, again, if you're running into a purple that hard counters him every match, like, why would you willingly bring him, you know? But I like Goku. I couldn't pull him on his debut. Only when he got his plat equip did I finally have a chance to unlock him. The best would be to watch Playbox, Ryuden, and Slaybix play. Yeah, those are all good too. Who got a wide selection to choose from in the community, with people on the rise, even after 8 years, so that's always good to see. Problem I can see with those rules is you would only be able to use ancient units. No, you could still use the characters that have all those things. It's just when you actually get the move off, you have to stop the combo there. Like, you're not allowed to, you don't have to just like stand still and do nothing, but you can't continue the combo off of that move. So you have to go for a drop combo, or you could start like charging for your charging key. You know what I mean? You could do a sidestep into like a drift up tackle, you know.
No matter who I face.
I do both. On top of that, you're gonna clash in a match. So how are you just gonna choose to lose it? You're allowed to win the clash, you just can't chain cards off of it. So you win the clash, and then y'all just like reset to neutral. Basically like that. Crowd rules help too. It helps you pass 2 anniversaries. Just to note, I'm not in the higher end of PvP, so I get 3 free passes. He wasn't underrated? What would you call him then? Maybe underrated's not the right word, but... I mean, I say it in the sense of, if people think he was bad, and he could easily produce results, you just have to play well. That's what I'm using as the standard for underrated. As opposed to calling a character that had like no chance in the meta and then calling them underrated when they just never had the ability to compete. Like, just because you can win with a character doesn't automatically make them underrated. Like, I don't think winning with Goku was free, but you could definitely do it. Because you could have a, like, his type neutral blue card into like a green ultimate could just basically kill someone on an offensive build. Even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He could near one-shot, if not OKO, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which was his main counter, or, you know, the strongest one, besides, you know, Ultimate Gohan. But again, if Ultimate Gohan wasn't on the field, he could kill him too. Straight up one-shot. When he's on the field, you know, he had buff removal, but he was balanced. Okay, that's fair. Just balanced. Exactly. Like, another one that I would say, like, again, I feel like a unit can be underrated while still being balanced, because this game is... Oh, this guy's getting a Zenkai, so that's good. This game is not balanced. But, like, another balanced character is, like, Red Zamasu. If you're trying to use a balanced character in an unbalanced game, that's why I would call them underrated. But if everyone was at their level, then yeah, I would say they were balanced. Like, they're not too toxic. They can have one thing that's toxic, but overall. What Ultra do y'all think is getting a plat? Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? He is my GOAT favorite unit. Yeah, really fun to use him. I watch all good Legends YouTubers. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Lukewarm take. Ultra Vegeta. I mean, it'd be unpredictable. It could complete the free-to-play trio. Namek Goku's plat was really good. Omega's was good for the time it was released in. So yeah, it could be the Dirty Fireworks Vegeta. I would be excited. I don't know about the rest of the community, but I would for one be excited. So you can do everything normally, and you just can't continue combos. Yes, that's right. Can I do a tap? The thing about the tap is if the tap is guaranteed and it kills someone, that would technically be unfair. So you would have to delay your tap. So basically, whenever you click the move, you would have to give your opponent a chance to react to you. So a good example I could think of is like Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's switch attack. You're allowed to use that attack, but you can't combo, and you can't just use the attack and then kill them with a tap attack. You have to give them a chance to react. So it's still a powerful tool by itself, but that definitely hinders its effectiveness. Yeah, same thing with the area change. If you give them a chance to react and then you hit them, it's fine. But if they can't react, then that's the same as guaranteed damage. Hero Dodoria. Like, what are they doing with hero units? Why can't they awaken them into Sparkings or something? Would I be allowed to try this in viewer battles then? Yes. I want to see what you could do in PvP. We definitely could after these summons. I can see which characters were in the Annie. I know they have like a sorting tag available. It won't show, well, I thought they did have one for Annie and for Fest. I don't think it's active right now, but at least you can sort units by like year they were released. One more question for the rules. For rule 6, you just can't combo off a PV unless someone whiffs those moves listed. Yes. So if you take one on accident, then you just stop after that card or something. Like, it's not the most serious thing in the world. Like, we're not doing tournaments just yet. But yeah, if you get a PV, you kind of just like wait a sec, and then you can go with your action, because then your opponent would be able to dodge, and then, you know, that means that they were anticipating that, and if they don't dodge, then you just hit them anyway, and then you're good to go. Third Annie will be easy. Was Gogeta in the third Annie the green one? Yes. The Zenkai green one? Yes. Yeah, it sounds really hard. But it really just depends on who you fight. You're going to see a lot of meta characters, but I fought some 14-star meta teams, and they just had no clue what they were doing. No choice for him. I don't know what the difference is between a regular sidestep and a perfect vanish. Basically, there's a little like white streak or white flash that appears on the screen. It's, once you know what to look for, it's relatively easy to spot, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. And you know, I'll be commentating and stuff like that, so I'll be saying like, you know, what changed, what doesn't change, and you know, even sometimes I'll accidentally take one or something like that. But yeah, like, say someone gets a PV off of something like a blue or a green or an ult, you are allowed to take it because that move is supposed to be a risk. Yeah, you could use supporters. I'm still working all that out, but like, it's fine for now, again. If it was like a tournament, it would be like both people have supporters or none of them have supporters, but for just casual sparring, yeah, you can use them. I'm gonna have fun with the team I'm using. It's my main team, but I took the bench off. FYI, because of the first rule. Yes. Okay, cool. I got 1k CC. Who should I summon on? To be honest, I think maybe you should wait in case they do one of those things where you get the ultra character with the plat in 7k CC. I would recommend saving for that. But if you're not, if you're able to pity the ultras, then either one of those would be fine. Wow, we keep getting this guy. It's cool though. Hey, welcome to the stream. But as to the best value for the banners, it would be the Gohan and Trunks banner, and then the Broly banner. And then the Shalette banner, because it's still a legend banner. But even then, I don't know about that one. You want to gamble? If you want to gamble and you don't care about optimization, then just go for your favorite character. You know what I mean? That's kind of my take on it. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't summon on Ultra characters for sure. Yeah, that is the smartest way. Because I wasn't doing that either, like I said. But I had to get Ultra CMZ. And then this was just too good to pass up. You already have Gohan and Trunks. Yeah, that's right. I want to do Shalette for value. Okay, that's not a bad choice. He's definitely a powerful character. I don't like his design because it's gimmicky and it's, you know, hard to play around. Like, imagine you get the feint every time. Isn't Shalette just, like, amazing on his blues? Uh-oh, come on, music. Come on. Okay. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Shalette then for sure. Broly is good, but easy to play around his gauge. It's not impossible to play around his gauge. I don't know if it's easy. If they actively know what you're trying to do, then they can play around you playing around that. But yeah, I get it. It has counterplay, mostly overdrive and legend action into blue. I only need Shalette now. I'm going to break my rule. I will do Goku and Vegeta one time. If you want to do that, they give like a... If you spend CC on a banner, there's some missions where if you spend a certain amount, you get some of it back. I don't remember how much you have to spend. It might be like 5,000. I'm not sure though. But you could check the missions. See, I was going to do that here, but that's actually kind of like the bait. Because they want you to summon on all 5 banners. But if you do that, it's harder to pity 2 characters. You can easily pity 1 if you've been playing this whole celebration. But pitting 2, I mean, you really gotta be careful with your CC. My Go Trunks just cooks Broly's health and blue card obliterates him. Yeah, that's one way to deal with him. He's squishy unless built right. It doesn't matter if I cancel buffs with Goku Black and go into purple Gohan to nullify it. Even that won't work unless you build him like really defensively, huh? But against every other character, I mean, I like using Broly defensively. Because a lot of people just don't know how to play around him. Or even if they do, just the fact that you're making them adapt to you and not the other way around is a pretty big advantage. Is Shalette the best counter for the Buu duo? Honestly, I would probably say yes. Because the Spirit Bomb only gives type neutral against powerful opponent. You know, he probably has like the... With that, take it into consideration, he has the highest stats. Like, even if Broly would be able to tank it better, he wouldn't at type neutral. So, a legend green character that can, again, lock the guy in, feint the guy, or even without that, he's able to live the Spirit Bomb at full health, like raw. That's kind of crazy. There might be some other characters that can give him trouble, but just being able to live the Spirit Bomb, and that's like the best thing that they're able to do, I mean, yeah. If you have the guy, I mean, I feel like he's pretty free. You're going for Goku and Vegeta? Shalette is definitely the counter to Ultra Buu Duo. I've got yellow Goku Black to tank it. Would he live at full health? I would hope so. But barely, yeah. But see, Shalette tanks it for type disadvantage. I mean, type advantage. That's the only thing over Goku Black. Is again, Goku Black is a better tank, but specifically in that situation, I gotta give it to Shalette. because I only played like 1 day in this meta, because they did just come out after all, so I haven't been able to test like every single character interaction. Nice. Almost to max for Hercule and Boo. Goku Black tanks it. Mine is also 14 stars though. Okay, but see, that's the thing though. I'm talking about like in an equivalent situation, like 5-star to 5-star, not 5 or 10 to 14 star. That's the caveat. Like, I have some characters and it's like, yeah, at 5 stars, they're cooked. But yeah, if you have them at 14 stars or something, then you're able to tank it. Because I think I have mine in the red star range, but not max. With full defense equipment. That would count, because I wouldn't consider that an unoptimal build for him. He does a lot of damage already, even if you build him full defense. My raid boss can Goku Black. Like, remember for part 1 when they're like, yo, Goku Black is too good and Broly is too good, and then it's like, now, I mean, they're definitely still very good, but yeah, this is why. Spirit Bomb is actually the most unfair attack, bro. Full HP bench. Okay. When he dropped, I pulled so many copies of him for no reason. Then when I got Legend Goku Black to 10 stars, you 14 starred him. Oh wow. Yeah, you walked away with a lot there. That banner was really good too, because they have great synergy with each other. The Ultra Super Villain Rose, and he was on that banner. Not really for you. I think Buduo is the most fun to use Ultra right now. In a mirror match, I would say, but for the opponent, yeah, no. But I mean, he does have a lot of layers to him, and he's a really complex character. Like, I think design-wise, he's fun to use, but the damage that the Spirit Bomb does is just so overtuned. That Gotenks is on boost. He was pretty fun. His blue cards hit really hard. They do, yes. I love that banner. The Go Trunks banner is one of the better banners aside from Gillette and Goku Black's banners. Yeah. They made that collab banner really good. It's really nice to finally see like a real collab in this game, and not just like superhero. I mean, that's already in the main series, you know what I mean? But like a real collab. Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Xenoverse, yeah. Do you all toggle the 14 star for viewer battles? We do. Yeah, everything is 14 stars. So I guess we'll be able to test which characters can live with Spirit Bomb. You know, assuming we either pull this character or fight somebody with him. Do you think the Boo Ultras are usable now? Absolutely, because they're on boost. Even if they weren't, I would still say yes. It'd just be a little harder to argue with them, just because, I mean, to argue them, because it's really just the Spirit Bomb, bro. Because the problem isn't even like, okay, can the character do damage, or can the character tank a little bit? Like, I mean, look at characters like again, Buhan and Kid Buu. You could stall with the counters, you can stall with, you know, Disrupt or Endurance, but if they get that Spirit Bomb off, the character on the screen is just dead. And your whole team is taking a lot of damage. Not as much as Gogeta on the bench, but like those characters are not surviving. Again, maybe a defensive Kid Buu would survive, but I'm not sure. Again, it's just one of those things, like I've seen the damage. It's not a pretty sight. But I think if you kind of build them offensively and just put a lot of pressure on your opponent to where they're not able to set that up and just kind of kill your opponent quickly or kind of gimp how they're able to use their character, yeah, I think you can make effective use of them. Gogeta's active gauge 2.0. In a sense, it has more steps. But, like, I wouldn't say it's, it's not exactly guaranteed, but if two people are, like, in the fight for a good amount of time, it almost feels like it's guaranteed. Because even when I'm fighting people that use it, I'm not running a full defense team. I'm not stalling. My characters have pretty decent stars, and I'm still getting hit by it. Sometimes I'm able to kill him, but then we have the revive to worry about. That's another thing I hate. He's a revive character that nullifies all forms of second lives, including revive. Never been a fan of that.
Can you keep up with my speed?
Their only thing is really the Spirit Bomb. They're still good, but they are still underwhelming otherwise in my opinion. Well, again, they have like really high damage guard. They don't have like insane disrupt, but it's not like their disrupt is terrible. I guess their just in combo disrupt is not crazy, but I mean the Vegeta is able to take away your vanish even if you kill him, and that has screwed me over before. Mostly because I didn't know that it worked like that, just because it's been a while since we had characters like that. Like, I'm sure characters like Super Baby 2 or Ultra Broly worked like that too, but like, they don't have a move that can just instantly end your life for free, so. We needed this for new Nameku. Well, that's the thing. We did, but when's the last time you fought Nameku? Right? It's still effective against the other characters, but I mean, that guy is long gone. Again, you can run him, but I just don't see the point. Their damage isn't even that crazy, to be honest. I faced a 14-star one earlier and was a type disadvantage, but was still tanking a bit. Again, maybe it's a star thing, maybe at higher stars, maybe it's not that crazy, but I guess when I was using him in like regular PvP, I mean, man, even my Broly, I got 2 copies of Broly, and I have like a 14-star transforming Super Saiyan to God Vegeta, and I mean, they hit pretty hard, and they were not maxed, so. And that's on my like movies main build, so. But I mean, I guess I could see it. That definitely is their main shtick for sure. He's finally gone. It only took about 10 years. Yeah, it really was like Ultra Gogeta that took him down. But then they're like, just to make sure this guy never comes back, let's drop this guy too. I miss Nameku. Don't even lie to me. No, you don't. Everything about that guy is toxic. We have something here? Spirit Bomb for Spirit Bomb? Maybe? It was just his age. I don't know. They were using him for a long time after. Sun Family Vegito. I 12-starred Broly. This Annie has been treating me right. I just haven't pulled Shalette yet. Yeah, overall, I would say I've actually gotten pretty lucky. Yo, it was Spirit Bomb for, well, they don't actually do the Spirit Bomb. They do a Kamehameha, or Goku does.
The real match starts now.
Yeah, I actually got relatively lucky with my first copy of Broly, and you know, under 20k with Gogeta and like under 5k with Broly for the first copy anyway. For this account, you know, could be better. Probably just average or maybe a little under or above. I don't know. Which was worse, UMV or Ultra Nameku? Again, is that 2 in 1 multi? Look at this, y'all. They're trolling me. Look at this. Where's my Ultra? Don't make me double pity. I would say it was Ultra Majin Vegeta, like standalone. Cause the main thing with Nameku was the teammates he was paired with. But if he was paired with normal characters, I don't have too big of an issue with him other than his feint. The lock-in is annoying, the AoE green card is annoying, stuff like that. But being able to kill him, you know, that was okay. Or I would just kill another character and then it's fine. Majin Vegeta, I mean, again, you're taking guaranteed damage no matter how good you play. And if you're using older characters, forget winning against that guy. Basically, Nameku would just make sure that the match was longer, but if you played better than your opponent, you would still win that match. Where Majin Vegeta would just basically, even if you play better, he just says, nope, I don't care about that. You're not getting through me. Yeah. I do like the OG Boo Bros though. Yeah, they're always a fun character. Double Pool is crazy. I'm just memeing because like this has got to be the time where we pull them. Could be on release or on their plat or on their Zenkai. It's just funny. But yeah, I don't have a max, so W Pool. Yeah, it was UMV for sure. It's not even close. Then there's this guy. Another reason for UMV. This guy in UMV literally almost killed this game, bro. Like, this was like, you look at these two characters on a team, no hope. Like, during this era, there was like 0 morale and hope for the game. I like to make a joke that Ultra Boo Bros was old Super Saiyan 3 and Boo Bros with a modern touch. I mean, kind of. They're literally a blue tag character that also has a prep mode. I actually don't like when they do that because, again, why would I ever run the original version? If you're literally saying, yeah, we kind of didn't do the best job, let's just remake the character and just make him 100% better in every way. I don't like that, but they always do that. They said, alright, let's make this character yellow again, or green again. Or they make like every Super Saiyan 3 Goku green. It's actually insane. Yeah, no summon luck so far. Literally not one good animation. Except, I guess there was like, oh, you know, maybe 2 Brolys. I don't even remember if those were on the tickets or not, though. Maybe we got like 1 Broly. Both in their prime was just a nightmare. I mean, you just couldn't play the game. Wait, but he wasn't that toxic compared to everyone else who released at the time. There were a lot of toxic characters during that time, and I do agree with you. Like, that the time periods that they were released in were different. but still. Like, just which one was worse? I guess another argument for Nameku would be Triple Ultra and the Frieza Saga team. Or that you could just replace Krillin with Kaioken and still have success with it. That was really bad as well. But even if you compare Majin Vegeta to like Beast Gohan, I do think Beast Gohan was like better on release, and that's a toxic character too. But just because other toxic characters, there were more toxic characters around that time, doesn't make him less toxic, is what I'm getting at. You know, I see what you're saying though. I 14-star him on release. Oh, did you now? I don't understand. Guresh said the same thing. Oh, did he? Some of his takes I agree with. But then some of them, like mechanic-wise, like, what's a mechanic he really hates? He doesn't like cover null upon landing a card. That's actually one of my favorite mechanics. If we're gonna do cover null at all, that's the way to do it. I mean, I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I'd rather that than just get cover null at entry or get cover null as soon as you click a button. That's so unskilled. But yeah, every Super Saiyan 3 basically. The only reason this one isn't is because he's a tag. It was in his video about the breakdown of the character. I see. I think I watched that, I just don't actively remember every single bit about it. Like, I just find the breakdowns interesting, but, you know, I don't even actually read the kits or, like, super pay attention, you know. I'm just curious about, like, the meta snapshots or what other people think about the character and the way they're designed and such. Ultra Beast Gohan was toxic, how? Were you not playing during that time? Like, I really want to know, like, because again, there is a lot of people that are like, Beast Gohan is like a balanced Ultra, like, I want to see more Ultras like him. No, we don't. If you want to say everything except the Special Beam Cannon, and even then, yo, it's a Broly, hold on, we could get a screen crack here. Hold on. Wow. Doesn't mean it can't be him, but well. Majin Vegeta. Double LF. Wow. Again, they're trolling me. Buu Saga, double LF. Bro, triple LF. All of these could have been the Ultra, by the way. Just a reminder. 4! This is unbelievable. And then people are gonna look at this and just say, what? I thought you didn't get lucky. What happened? Bro. Okay, at least that gets him to Zenkai range. Yeah, we got him, bro! We got him! This has to be rage bait for real. There's my Super Saiyan 3. There's Vegeta. Yeah, I'm sure some people like want some of the stuff here, but again, once I have the character, I don't need any more. I played Legends for too long, I don't need any more. These characters are, I'm only unlocking them for viewer battles. I don't even need stars on them. But anyway, back to the Beast Gohan argument. I'm sure he was fun if you were using it, but again, what if the opponent didn't have Beast Gohan? Because you gotta remember, what teams were y'all using? Because I was using like a max, like Tamagami number 3, a really high red star Daima Goku, and I would die on full health to the special beam cannon, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I could be like destroying them the whole time, but just because they have the ability to do that. And people are like, Beast Gohan is not toxic other than the most toxic ability he has, that is the defining aspect of the character. But other than that, you know. Also, his ultimate gave him neutral for no reason, and it was an AoE. I just can't call that not toxic. Same with Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He could kill, again, I had a high star fusing Gogeta Blue, and he would just kill him point blank in one shot. Nothing I could do about it. During a combo, just randomly, anytime during a combo, just, oh, lose a unit. Yeah, I could say he was like, oh, whatever, if he didn't have Special Beam Cannon for free. Or at all. Except the one-shot button. Hey, welcome. Beast Gohan low-key is what every Ultra should be. Not too broken and fun to use. So you're saying, like, everything about them, like, they can have one mechanic that's really toxic, but the rest of it is, just like, you know, strong. I kind of get that. I just feel like the way they did it just wasn't it. I guess that's the only argument. Is like, if we're assuming that basically every Ultra is toxic, then we could say, yeah, okay. But I would just say most Ultras do not hit the mark of being that type of fun character. Because they, not only should they be fun to fight, but they should also be fun to use. So, for example, you gotta look at not only when you have success with the character, but what happens when you're fighting the character and you don't have them. How fun is that? To get one-shotted by Special Beam Cannon when you have like a full defensive team? He was squishy, squishmallow, easy to kill Ultra Beast. He had the half HP disrupt, so even if you played really well, no, you know what? I will admit that. But again, I was using what was supposed to be, I don't know if hard counter is the right word, but the red Daima Goku was an effective counter to him. The problem was, yes, Beast is easy to kill, but your opponent knows that. So the solution is just, when you try to attack him, they won't let you kill him. But remember, you don't even have to do anything to get Special Beam Cannon. You could just come in with a different character, switch to Beast, and kill the hard counter. And it's really not even a hard counter. The unit is just red. Any red unit should be able to be a good matchup, but because of how that works, it's just not. No luck here, unfortunately. Daima team was 10 times worse than Beast. I could agree. Daima team was literally like guaranteed go to timer, entire team is unkillable, faint and paralysis everywhere. That's true. But again, you're comparing a team to a character, but yeah, I do agree. Daima 4 Coup was probably more toxic. Okay, time to collect some more CC. How is Beast Gohan toxic? You literally call it a one-shot button. You click a button and someone dies. I cannot defend that. I cannot call that balance. If people literally call it a one-shot button, they don't just say it's a strong move, it can snipe out support characters or free characters under 50% HP. It's literally like, oh, someone's dead. Play around it. Like, again, I just want to see proof. Show me proof of someone playing around it. I just don't see it. You can't play around it. Like, I literally played around it, but it doesn't matter. And I would win against those players, but I still think the character is toxic. So I would basically have to, like, me playing around it is just me doing a 2v3. That's how I play around it. He kills my max tank at full health, and then I beat him because I outskilled him. Yeah, just don't get hit. Skill issue, I guess. That's the only way. Just don't get hit at all at any point in the match. Boom. Balance ultra. And like, look at the spirit bomb, man. You don't even need to, yeah, you can land a spirit bomb without even landing a hit on your opponent. Technically. It's technically possible. Exactly. It came down to just being better against a beast user. And that literally doesn't make any sense. The only way to beat someone using a clearly broken character was to be better. So again, two people are fighting each other. One has beast, one doesn't. You know. I'm not saying it's impossible to win, but if that player were to win, that is a skill issue. I could live it with Goku. Once again, I feel like that's a star thing. Where they say, my 14-star Goku tanked the 5-star Beast, so Beast can't be a toxic character. That's not how that works. I'm talking 14 stars against real players. Like higher rank PvP. Not battle rank 40 or something, you know what I mean? Don't get hit by a combo, and when they proc the ability, tap. That is someone misusing the character. You know you can drop combo special beam cannon and there's nothing the opponent can do about it and it's still a one-hit kill and it's actually the more effective way to use the character. I did that to so many people too. Where they would just say, I'm gonna go for a raw special beam cannon. And then I would just tap them out of it. And it says, nope. People do that with Stardust Fall too. Not a good play. That's literally just people using him wrong. Where's the lie? Where's the lie, bro? Oh, just that? I mean, you can't land the Spirit Bomb without landing a card. He has an attack type unique gauge. Is it cards? You know, if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. But again, that's a completely different thing. I didn't memorize the newest Ultras kit. Is it by cards used or cards landed? And even then, none of that is very skilled. I really don't care how he fills up his unique gauge. But the argument you're basically saying is that a unit gets something off for just playing the game. Like, it's a fighting game. Both players are supposed to get hit. So it's like, imagine they say, alright, all you have to do is hit your character 10 times to get it off. And it's like, that's just part of the game. This is not one of those like extremely techie things where just no one ever hits each other ever. It's not like land 10 legend actions against someone and then I would say, alright, that's a skill issue. What if it was like that? It's like, land 5 legend actions, even 3 legend actions, outside of a combo to get something like Sword of Hope, or Special Beam Cannon, or Stardust Fall. Let's see. I'd rather it be a one-shot button more than it being something like a MUI free dodge though. Really? I gotta think about that one. MUI or a one-shot button? Again, I think I have to disagree because with MUI, it's a little bit different. Just a little bit. The only way to deplete the gauge is to go for an attack, but at least you choose when you get to do it. So if you don't want to get hit by it, then you don't attack. But with this, it doesn't matter what you do. It's the control is in the opponent, in the opponent's hands. Same with like people's opinion to like how Broly is designed. They say, oh no, I don't like that Broly transforms because I have to make my opponent make me transform, and if he doesn't, I can't use my character. But the counter argument to that is, what about revive characters? That's like saying, I can't use my post revive state because my opponent just doesn't want to hit me. This is so bad. Again, I don't think any of those things are balanced. Don't get hit by combos. Show me a God Rank match where people don't get hit by combos. You know, like I'll believe it when I see it. Every match I play, even against people that I know diff, I'm getting hit by a combo. I guess because I'm not a passive player, maybe that's the only thing. If you get a PV every time, then yeah, you're not going to get hit and you're going to win. But if you're actually playing the game and taking any semblance of a risk, you're going to get hit. With all the disrupt in the game, you're going to get hit. It's just part of the game. See, cards used is actually even worse. Cards landed is not skilled. But cards used, you don't even have to hit your opponent. So I get punished, not for getting hit, but also just for dodging an attack. So there's no way to prevent your opponent from using cards. And I'm not talking about things like seals, but just, you know, that's the only thing I could think of if that was something you could just actively control, but you can't. Most characters can't, anyway. It's not something that you could just play around. If they're investing in the character offensively, they are like guaranteed to get it off. Otherwise, it's on them, not on you, of why that doesn't connect for free. Like, if you don't get your special beam cannon, that means like you sacked off Beast, or you just never went into him to combo. It's gotta be one of the two. We are so rage baiting him, lol. I mean, I just don't understand, man. I don't actually care about it because, I mean, it's not like anything I am gonna say is going to, like, change the way that the characters currently function. But I'm just saying, that's what happened in the past. As someone that was actually there and fought him at a relatively competitively high level, you know, I've seen what God Rank looks like, or I watch content around that time. I mean, even if you watch people, you know, play for hours and stuff like that, that's just not how it went down. Just disrupt. The amount of matches where I play where I barely get hit, even in high rank, is wild. But you've got to be using PVs. Like, what team are you using? Like, I just have to know. I don't really know any teams like that, unless you're running, like, triple UI Goku. You know? UI gauge is dumb. I know a way to live it. Guaranteed revive. Okay, but again, I agree with that, but the design choice there is things like that are why we are in such a bad meta, or were in a bad meta during those times, because they basically, now this is not just like a Beast exclusive issue, but forcing people to run teams with a revive or multiple revive is bad design caused by a character being, you guessed it, toxic and broken. That was the only way to live, so if you weren't running that, you just weren't living that attack, plain and simple. I mean, that's literally a pay-to-win mechanic. Like, funny enough, even now, that could still be considered toxic. You know what? I'd even be willing to say that if I was fighting Beast Gohan today, if someone tried to get the special beam cannon off, even in today's meta, they would easily be able to get it. It wouldn't be a one-hit kill, but it would still be guaranteed, which is the main argument for it being a toxic mechanic. Music. Yes. Video pause. Yeah, I'm still here. Alright, we got a little more CC, I guess. Goku and Bardock. Again, I'm not saying he had 0 counters. I'm saying, and that's not even really a counter. That's just someone who's able to live it with a niche mechanic. But if there were like 20 different characters that had indestructible, then I would say, okay, you know, that's fine. If you put one of those on your team to counter Beast, I'd say, okay, I could see it. But that just wasn't the case. You have to go out of your way to use a character that has a niche rare mechanic just to live it, at the expense of you actually winning the match. Because the point during that meta was not just live the special beam cannon, you still have to fight the rest of the team and kill Beast. It's not even like without special beam cannon. That's my problem. Even if he missed the special beam cannon, I mean, yeah, he was easier to fight because you got the biggest thing out of the way, but it's not like he was just some nobody after that. He was still, even without the special beam cannon, better than a lot of characters in the meta. But that might be my main issue, is like, it's not just that he has the special beam cannon, but that he has the special beam cannon alongside everything else. If he was a character that actually had difficulty getting the special beam cannon, but then if you jump through all the hoops, and they actually made it like rewarding, but also if he missed the special beam cannon, then he would be considered, you know, mid or even like a detriment to the team, I would understand the design choice, but that's clearly not the case. I have a feeling they will Zenkai LL Red UI soon. Yeah, they could. Comes down to movements. UI is the worst of all time.
Guess I don't have a choice. Let me have a go, Kakarot.
I like how he's one of the worst designed types of characters, but yet they use the same unique gauge, the so-called unique gauge that's not unique. It's the same gauge for every iteration of UI. It's kind of crazy, actually. And I mean, I don't really hear a lot of people, I mean, they complain about it being toxic, but I don't hear as much people complaining about it being just unoriginal and boring. UI gauge is more so annoying than toxic. But that's what makes UI well UI. I mean, it could be annoying and toxic. It might not be as toxic as other abilities because it's something you can somewhat control. Because again, the onus is on them to utilize that gauge. So if you don't want it to affect you, then you can, again, and I'm kind of talking about before they introduced the area change stuff and overdrive and all that, but even after that, if you want to, I think it's boring, but you can just wait out the gauge, and that's something you can do to counter it. Or again, you know, they get like 10 seconds to attempt to abuse the gauge, but if they don't do anything with it, then oh, he's just a regular character. Again, I'm okay with that. It's still annoying to wait 10 seconds, but there's something you can do. Right, like if you're playing into it, you know, you can't go in with type disadvantage and just keep attacking him like just full screen strike, and then yeah, they're just gonna stand there, because why wouldn't they? Hey, welcome to the stream. We're still summoning for this Ultra character. No Ultra luck so far here. And we pitied Gogeta a while back. So that's something. Yeah. There's also taps and things like that, and now there's a kick. That's true. I do agree with that. I think overall, it definitely is a good tool against it. But the only thing I can say against it is that if they know that that's one of the only things that they can realistically do to counter it, then they're gonna play around that. It's not like you could just click anything and the opponent has to do something. You can click like 90% of the options in the game and UI will counter it. That's the part where I could consider it being toxic over just annoying, because there's not a lot of thinking. This is why you wait out UI players, sadly. Yes, but there's only so much time in a match that's already skewed towards damage dealing characters and comboers and stalling. So sometimes it could be more beneficial to just go for it, because you only have so much time that you can utilize what your team is trying to do. But some teams don't have the option to just take the attack. They have to wait it out, but in waiting them out, they're actually like decreasing their win rate. But it's too big of a risk to wait it out, so they kind of just have to go for it. I mean, I mean, I just said that they can't go for it. So they have to choose to wait it out, lowering their win rate before they can actually commit to what their team's trying to do. That's the issue. Hey, I'm doing the viewer battles after these summons. Hopefully we can get him. If not, I could still open it up for a while, and then we'll kind of end after that. Maybe within 30 minutes or something, depending on how it goes. We have a little less than a month to get this character, so if I don't get him now, I'll probably do another stream close to the end of this banner. There's also the factor that if you know you could do more damage, you can wait it out and go for timer, winning by damage. Yeah, that's true. Who is the worst UI MUI in their prime? Just the character alone. It's gotta be Ultra UI Goku. And I got God rank during that meta. So it's not just a bias that I have the most experience and the highest rank, but just like in general, from what I've seen, it's gotta be that guy. I mean, they said individually though. Red MUI by himself, it was pretty bad, but it was also the characters he was paired with. But Ultra UI, even if he was just on the team, it didn't really matter who the other characters were. He literally invalidated the entire character purple, and he somehow made Evokin worse by him coming out just because he was an easy counter to him. We gotta vote for yellow UI, red MUI. You're saying it's blue TUI. You didn't ever get him. Dang. UI was definitely annoying. I didn't play in the highest rank with that character, but like I did fight some high skill players, or at least like people who knew what they were doing. And I also kind of feel like that was a team thing, because blue UI by himself was still not like, I think the Daima team was probably better than blue UI was by himself. He did gap the game, but I mean, like, individually he was the #1 character, but he didn't gap it to the point where there was no point in running other teams. But if you were running Universe Rep, you had to run blue UI. It wasn't just like, oh, I kind of like the way that he does this. It's like, no, you were just running an inferior version of the team if you didn't use them. Yeah, that might be the order. I still think yellow is #1, and then maybe I could say blue. Green? Let me think. You're talking about the Revival UI? You're gonna 14-star the old Blue Duo before getting the Ultra. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, man. Unbelievable. Like, mind you, I summoned for them on release. I didn't get like super unlucky, but still, I mean, where was that then, bro? Another Blue Duo, bro. Red UI was bad after Beast came. The blue one? Yeah. Okay, I might have enough for like one multi. But see, this community is just like inconsistent, cause like the green Rev UI, he had like 40 counts of Cubernol, and people are like, ah, that's kind of mid, or that's kind of underwhelming. That's not that bad. But then we have characters that have like one-hit kill buttons, like Sword of Hope Trunks, and those are the characters that get talked about as like balanced, and it's like I don't know. No, I guess not. Okay, well, we do have Gogeta Blue at least, so let me just make a quick team, and then we'll open up the viewer battles. Maybe another 30-ish minutes or so. We'll see. We could test some of these theories. Let's see. I wish I got lucky on Sword of Hope Banner. Yeah, he seems like a really cool character, animation-wise. But the pity outside of like these characters is just so bad, man. Like, I got lucky for Ultra CMZ, but man, I might just run regular God Key. Let's see. $200 Z power or a guaranteed Legends limited ticket. You gotta go the Z power. The Legends limited ticket it has a very low chance of getting the character that you're actually going to want. Even if there's some decent-ish characters, I would go for the guaranteed. The guaranteed is just safer. The only time that I would opt for something like that is like when they did the coins on the LF banners. The coins were the best value. No problem, man. Yeah, that's gonna be the better value for you. I'll just auto, honestly. Okay. Your battles are up. Anyone wants to scan the code? I don't play very much on this account. We're freaking battle rank 40. There y'all go. Never mind, huh? We're almost 2.5 hours in. I don't remember how much summons I have left to pity. But it might be 10,000. I don't know. 10,000 CC worth? I don't know. It's like everybody's pretending that they're IRL Ultra Instinct Goku out here. Like, it's impossible to hit me in a match. Like, even as a God ranker, nobody says that. But no, all jokes, all jokes. I'm new as an account, but I'm experienced. I got you. Same here, even though this account is probably maybe a little over a year old at this point. We'll get the intro animation out here. God rank is what? God rank is God rank IQ. And I lost it. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I fought in God rank myself. Like, you definitely learn more from fighting better players, but there's some things that are better utilized in God rank than in the lower ranks. Because in the lower ranks, some people literally do not know what they're doing. But you have to play around that. Like, I usually play expecting my opponent to at least understand the core mechanics of the game. But a lot of people just can't even give that for some reason. And then they give like double RP or triple RP, and they make the seasons 3 weeks long. 3 weeks long. It's like they're giving everybody battle rank 70, man. It's very sad. Like, I know it sounds cool, like, yo, I'm the highest rank in the game, but it's like, it doesn't mean anything, bro. Even God rank doesn't mean anything. As someone that has it multiple times, doesn't mean anything. It's just something that I like wanted to do in the game. Like what's it called? The World Tournament season and like a Legends Festival season. It's cool, you know, get God rank for all those seasons. But you know, I've already pretty much gotten everything that I wanted to get out of it, at least the way it is now. I'm sorry it kicked you out. Sometimes it's like that. I really don't know why. Sometimes it'll kick me out. Sometimes it'll kick someone else out. And I really don't know why. I don't think it's a connection issue. It's got to be on their end, man. Like the servers. It just doesn't work sometimes. Because sometimes I'll have streams and everything goes fine. And then sometimes we have streams and just no one can play. So, I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to utilize my expressions during the fight though, since I still haven't adjusted my keybind. Like, I'll be trying to switch and it'll be changing my facial expressions, even though they're on opposite sides of the keyboard. Alright. Alright, let's have some fun. We can utilize the new battle system. Yeah, that looks very nice. Alright. Alright, good play. Okay. Oh, wow! Nice! Really good. Oh, I tapped there. Oh well. Okay. Oh man, it won't let me move. Aw. Nice. Main. There we go. Jose. Green. Alright. Did this connect? Ooh. Tap. I should have started Fall there. Alright, good. Okay. Dodge? Maybe? Blast armor? Ah, maybe? Okay, good, you caught me there. Let's go here. Good weight. Trunks. There you go. Ah. Yeah, tackles count though. Obviously, yeah. Tap. Main. Ah. Okay.
Don't keep a god waiting, shall we? Here, take this.
Wow, that's crazy. Nice.
Growing stronger. I will bless you.
Good weight.
Let's win.
Now I'm lagging really hard. Okay. Strike. Let's go here. Tap. Oh man, meant the green. Good drop. Green. Wow, bro! He did that 3 times in a match. That's crazy, bro. Let's go here. Yeah, Gogeta's had enough of that. You definitely aura farm me in this one, though. Okay. Dash in. Ah, let's go here. That's a lot. I'll go here. Nice. Blue. Wow, nice one. Yeah. Nope. Go here. Uh-oh. I should have gone to yellow. Oh well. Ooh. Nice.
Divine retribution upon
Ooh, nice. Go here. Alright. Nice work. I don't actually know who won that one based on the rules or whatever, but that was a great sparring match. But do you see how both of us were actually able to play the game and actually like make it the timer and have our characters alive, and like we both played well and it didn't feel like one of us just had this insanely unfair advantage just for getting one priority? Right, it feels different, but you're able to play. You're just not going to get that experience in ranked PvP, you know? And we're using like stronger characters, but even if we were using weaker characters, I've seen similar examples, like people were using like Blue Beast and Pan, and we made it to timer, and it was actually interesting. The red Pan. And like red Cooler. But yeah, if no one jumps in a minute, you could take it. Otherwise, give people their turn in the queue, you know. What's up? What did you find? I might even switch teams, honestly. Hold on. Well, we can stay with this team for now, actually. Yeah, it opens up a lot of new strategies. Like, what I found in that match is I feel like a lot of our tools actually just went underused. Where in regular PvP, when you have something, you usually just use it. The first combo you get, you just Stardust Fall someone, like when it's available. Same with the main. Anytime you have the main available, if you can get a kill, you just kind of go for it. But here, I mean, again, without the crazy Zenkai bench and all that, you know, you actually kind of think, like, you got to think, when do I want to use these tools? Or do I need to use this right now? You know. Like, you spend a lot of time in the neutral instead of just spamming during the combos, you know? Because the combos are a lot shorter when you don't have, you know, main abilities, green cards, tag switching, kind of just doing all the work for you. Alright, what you got for us? Alright, movies. Testing out the Beast Gohan theory. Do you know what I think we need in Legends? We need a different symbol for an equip being max. You don't like the godly equip? No, you're good. We can just try it out. It's not a big deal. Obviously in tournaments, you know, we wouldn't be able to do that, but feel free to use whatever if it's just an accident, like. This should actually be interesting. We're gonna test out the rules, so your characters will probably be hitting harder, but if we use the rest of the rules, it shouldn't be that bad. It should at least be interesting to watch. Okay, if you want to fix it, I don't mind. I appreciate it. You don't like the godly equip symbol? Well, I guess godly just means like almost max, but you're saying like 100% max, like literally a perfect equip? I mean, I think that's what godly should have been, probably. Can I do Raid Boss Goku Black? You know what? Yeah, why not, man? This is just one version of the format, but Raid Bosses was another thing I wanted to do as a community event. Like, I play as a Raid Boss, and then y'all have to use these certain conditions to figure out how to win against them using, like, type disadvantage, but I only get one character. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I remember you could kind of do that back in the day in ranked PvP, and it would actually be fun, I guess? Possible? I mean, it's still, it would be like a challenge, not just like torture. Just HP buffers. Oh, I did that with, Max Power Master Roshi. That was interesting. Okay, no Zenkai buffs, just HP bench. Yeah. Okay. That kind of raid boss, yeah. Yeah, okay. Just to get the most health, you know, befitting the raid boss name. That'll work. Or y'all can utilize presets. That way it doesn't mess up your rank team equips or whatever. I will only have one with strike attack, but he has more HP buffs than most. Yeah, that's fine. I remember how those teams were built, and sometimes that would end up being the case. Or like how a character like Goku, I know he buffs HP, but he also buffs like Heracles and strike attack or something. Let me check on some stats. Is the music cutting out again? Come on. Yeah, my music and my summoning, or it's not really mine, but summoning speed and just my controls have been a little stiffer as of late. I don't know why, I just restarted my laptop. It DC'd? That sucks. Just try it again, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Since you're using just the one character, you can play however you usually play. Like, you don't have to follow the rules because it's a raid boss. They're wild like that. One character is crazy, but it's raid boss. They don't even let you do this in ranked PvP. They took that ability away. I hate that. I used to do 1v3s all the time, and now they force you to take characters into the match. Actually, the dumbest thing they've ever done. Alright. I'm gonna go in with you. Okay. Let's just do a Goku block off. Okay, let's go. Okay. 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 Okay, we'll play normally for this one since it's raid boss. Oh man. Oh no, not the paralyzed. Whoa. Oh boy. Okay. No main? Okay. Go here. There we go. It's a doozy, bro. This guy won't die. Go here. Okay. Okay. Ah! Okay. Blue? He just won't die, bro. Nice. Tap. Okay. That's crazy. Oh no! Yikes! Oh, I see what you were doing there. Here. They go, please! Focus endurance! Okay. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay. This is crazy, bro. Okay. Okay. This is crazy work, man. Oh no! Okay. That could have been bad. Like, how much damage is this guy able to tank? Bro turned into a story mode boss. Oh man. Okay. Now my controls are all finicky. Lagging. Like, look at that. I wasn't going for that. And the music's all weird. Wow. Okay. This is crazy, dude. This is what Goku Black felt like in the show, bro. Ouch. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Okay. That raid boss is still up. 49 million! Dude, that's insane. That was peak. Goku Black's plat made him too OP. That was insane. I mean, in that context, it sure looked like that, but at least you can play him for the whole match. But do you see how if we were both like, you know, going back and forth, well, I guess that's a full HP build, but just like we wouldn't be able to, I mean, it's not that we wouldn't be able to die, but in that scenario, in a 1v1, that's what a fight should feel like. Obviously, he was just trying to see how much, you know, HP he could tank. Like, he was only trying to reset the gauge to keep healing. Omega. This is why I play Legends. For real. Fun stuff like this. But yeah, that's kind of how the raid boss structure would occur. The only difference would be like, you know, you would well, when I'm the raid boss, say I was Goku Black, then it would be like I make you use all purple units. I don't think I would restrict too much further, like imagine like you have to be from the Future Saga too or something, you know. Next time I'm going to change the team to add 2 blue holders, and I'm just going to let you hit me. The one rule I have is no constant tap attacks. Okay, we're just gonna test it. Okay, sure. We gotta see how much this guy can take. Yeah. And you want me to use Rush. Okay. Like, at least while he has Endurance. Because he should probably be able to live with that plat. And since I'm not running a bench. So I'll just use all my characters to, you know, draw as much ki as I can. And we'll just let you fill the gauge as much as you can. Alright. Like, genuine question. Can purple characters, like, can a team of purple characters even beat Goku Black? Always run a bench. Oh yeah, for you it makes sense because your bench draws you. I mean, you can pick which units on your team give certain held arts cards. I wouldn't even know who to Zenkai buff. I think purple is the weakest element right now. Like overall, you know, I could see it, and that's actually kind of crazy considering like purple revival Gohan and you know half of the Trunks and Gohan character. But like that's 2 characters, you know. If you have constant type neutral, maybe. Gogeta. We'll just test it like this. Never mind, I can only do 1. Okay. That's fine. Just a little test. So, I'll just fill your gauge and then, you know, you do what you do with those greens and blues. 1 green and 1 blue. Probably. I'm only throwing out blue cards and green cards to deplete the gauge. Okay. I'll try to dodge them or keep that in mind. Here we go. Oh man, I'm not trying to click Vegeta. No big deal. Oh well. I'll just heal. Like, look at this, bro. Yeah, you can throw out cards anytime because I can out heal stuff. Like, look at this. Yeah, he just doesn't care.
Called wait. I'll punish you severely.
Good. Okay.
I will destroy everyone.
Yeah. Rose does not care at all, bro. Go ahead and use cards that you have, yeah. So that you can draw other things. Go ahead and just throw out cards so that way you can cycle to your greens and blues like this, like what I'm doing. If it hits me, I can just out heal. No, what's wrong? Okay. Okay. Nice.
I will do it.
Let's at least test it, right? He lives easy. That's crazy, bro. Okay. I don't think I can rush you anymore because I think I did proc your endurance, unfortunately. Maybe, I wonder, maybe Rose? I don't know. Okay.
I will bless.
Nice. Go ahead and rush? Okay. Pick strike? Or what did you pick? Strike? I'll pick blue, actually. Oh no. Is your endurance already out? Pick it. Oh no. Bro, I think he died. Ah. That's tough. No! I'm sorry, dude. I should have gone with strike, but I picked blue because I didn't want it to do so much damage. I think I'll rush first. Maybe I'll just rush first. I'll rush first before the endurance. If you want to try it again, if not. Yeah, he almost lived. That's really sad. That a no bench versus a full HP build and rush is so broken that it kills him anyway. It's so dumb. You picked blue? It says that you picked strike. Yeah, I was gonna pick strike. And I even said I was, but I'm like, no. Goku Black. Yeah, that's a game-wide problem. Okay, only pick green. Got it. I'll just rush when I get it, and hopefully he lives. Let's see. Okay. Alright, here we go. Picking green. Well, pick green. I think I can only pick. Oh, great. Strike, strike, strike. I don't know. Oh well, if he lives it, he lives it. I didn't have a green. I guess I should have waited till I drew a green, but. What do we do now? Yeah, Rising Rush is just so overtuned in this game. Look at that. Okay, no more rush tests, I guess. Okay. That's crazy. Straight back to full health. Dash in. Yeah. Bro, he doesn't care at all. Like, he's just eating all these moves back to back. This is ridiculous, bro. No, don't kill him. Yeah. Okay. Okay. fine. That's crazy. He would live 2 raw blues.
Don't keep a god waiting. This is goodbye.
Okay. That's crazy, even when I was trying to lose. Oh well. Yo, we even got the Rose music for the, yeah, Goku Black and Zamasu music. Don't die. Okay. 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 Oh man, I thought I got that. Blue. Okay. He should be more than fine. Yeah. There you go. That's crazy. You're good. Okay. Okay. Let's see it. 61 million is insane, dude. Wow. No, we did pretty good. That's definitely a new record. That was interesting. He lived that much, bro. Yeah, 61 million is crazy. You got your team ready? I know you were trying to get in. You get up next, and then I'll probably wrap up soon. I'll have like less than 30 minutes. I got an absolute max, but it'll probably be like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, the fact that he can sponge that much damage is kind of insane. There's a reason he's one of my 3 GOATs of the game. Yeah. Like, compared to like transforming Vegeta Blue, you know, people are like, oh, he's not even top 10, like on release. But if you used him right and actually invested in him, I mean, He could do some stuff. The other two are Goku and LF Super Vegeta. Bro, these might be like the top 3. Oh, maybe not top 3, but those are some insane glow-ups for the characters. Yeah, they got the respect that they deserved in the end. We're almost at the 3.5 mark. I was a defender of Goku Black since day 1. Hey, let's go, me too. Didn't let me load in, but I'll try again. Alright. Yeah, this Goku Black, I mean, that's kind of what a tank should be. His damage might be a little overtuned. Maybe a little more than just a little bit. But I like how he can actually tank stuff and he has ways to refresh the gauge. Goku Black Body Equip came out on my birthday. That was the best present for you. It's always fun when it lines up like that. I was more hyped that his unique equip than for the part 1 characters. I see. I could see that. Like if you like the future arc more than like the movies or something, you know. Like I think Ultra Gogeta Blue, or he doesn't have to be an Ultra, but I like Gogeta Blue and Broly. I do. But like Goku Black, man. Like y'all see CMZ on the other half of my screen. Oh man, it didn't work again. At least it was right at the beginning, so just try again, I guess. Whose unique had the better glow up, Goku or transforming Goku Black? I think they were both very good. Like Goku, I think he could have been like top 3 with that equip. But when Goku Black got his, a lot of people were arguing that he's better than the anniversary headliners. I do think that kind of means something. But Goku was really up there. Like, that equip was overtuned as well. But did it make him the best unit in the game? Or like, top 1, top 2 contender? Yeah, his unique made up for it. Oh, you never watched the future arc actually. You want to though. Goku Black is just that hype. Too much aura. I feel you. Like I haven't actually watched like a lot of the actual like full episodes. I just, you know, I've seen clips of, you know, some of the fights and some of the dialogue and stuff like that. But I haven't actually watched like Super in its entirety, you know. In your opinion, Future is better than Top Tournament of Power? I don't like the ending of the Future arc. I think the ending and stuff was better, but there was a lot of like filler stuff in the Tournament of Power. Like, Future had a lot of cool stuff. Tournament of Power, like, you know, I like the Goku versus Jiren. or Goku versus Kefla. That stuff was cool. The thing that they did at the end with Goku and Frieza, that's really cool. But you know, some of the other fighters didn't really get the attention they deserved for this being like, you know, a matter of universe erasure. And a lot of the main characters for our team just kind of got sidelined, or you know, some gimmick character took them out and that was it. You know. Hey, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I do like the Tournament of Power though. Trunks is one of my favorites, yeah. I hold Trunks in high regard myself. Poor guy's been through a lot. Are we just doing the 1v1? We could just do the 1v1. I don't know. Raid boss Zaha? Let's see. Okay.
I will bless
You can rush or whatever with Zaha. Armor break Zaha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pick another character, man.
Ready for the magic show?
Uh-oh, the magic show. You can beat Vegeta for a second. My music stopped again. There we go.
Divine judgment. Here I come.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring my my one character. Yeah, you know, Zaha is an S tier in ranked. It's kind of insane. We'll just run it back. I'll bring one. Maybe because we're different regions, his plat gives him so much healing. Yeah, I still don't think it's good enough. For raid boss, yeah, I'm not sure, but on a Game Originals team, he was kind of cooking. Yeah, hold on. Maybe they changed it, but I did see that. I thought he was in featured. Maybe they changed it. We can run it back in a sec with the one character, but I'll just use a different character, but let me see. Last season he was in featured. Look at this! S tier! Is that not insane? This guy has the highest damage guard in the game. It's close to 400. Unfortunately, I don't think it works in friendlies. That is an issue. Yeah, it sucks. I think you should be able to choose your own boost tiers for friendlies. But yeah, he is. Oops. Definitely don't want to go there. You could try it again with Zaha and I'll just bring like one character. Let me see, do I have another? I can bring that's my friendship team. Let me see. I'll bring Giblet. No, yeah. Run Zaha back. What's up? When was what there? Raid boss versus raid boss? I'll just do that.
Power of Saiyan God.
I keep clicking that, bro. Yeah, we can. Yeah, just Goku Black by himself. Or how do you want to do it? Bro. Oh, it still works. They said, here's a joke. 2 Goku Blacks walked into a bar, and they both came out unscathed because they can't die. Raid boss versus raid boss. I don't exactly see what you're talking about. If you just mean in the rules, it's not there right now. Hey, welcome. This one is for Sabo. He's been trying to get in. Anyone else getting shafted? Yeah. I just used all my CC and on the Ultra, the newest Ultra banner. Didn't get him. We will get him though, but not in this stream. We have to. I don't want to pity him, but I at least want to be in the threshold to where we can rely on that as a failsafe. 2 immovable objects. Yeah. Spent 8K on my brand new account because I lost my old one. And you know, I might not have gotten anything. That's too bad. Sorry to hear that. They're still going to give out a decent amount of CC before the anniversary ends, and then we have the after party. But hopefully you get luckier then. Oh, okay. Yeah, the main point is just for the custom viewer battles, but if somebody has any other suggestions while we're just sparring or whatever. But for the most part, we just run these sets. But I couldn't pass up on the chance to do a Goku Black damage calculation. I summoned on the old banner, and I think it was Ultra Gogeta Blue, and I even got Blue Revhon, so I got lucky. Oh, that's nice. At least you got luck somewhere, that's good. I did pity Ultra Gogeta Blue, so I mean, better to have the character than not, right? But on a week-old account, yeah, pretty good. Like, at least you have someone who can compete in PvP as soon as you start. You're good though, don't worry about it. I'm just curious. I think that was Gohan and Trunks. I see. But yeah, I'm hoping to do these more often. I still don't have a set date for us to when you can expect it, but if I do have some new information on it, I'll probably put it on my YouTube community post and or the Discord. So Discord is in the description or my about section. Feel free to join. You trying to solo or something? We're doing a Goku Black off. I should have green card there, but maybe he didn't attack me. Who do you think is the worst release for this anniversary? I assume you're only talking about like the premiums? Worst release. I'll have to think about that one. Okay. Ah. Or is it this one? Okay. Nice. Go here. Someone says Shalette easily. He definitely has my least favorite design. Oh, wow. Okay. You play on a PC or laptop? Yeah, I do play on a laptop. Nice try. Main. Okay. Ah, we're dead. Okay. Actually. Wait a minute. Ah, try to jump there. We're cooked. Transform. Oh man. Yup. Shalette might be the worst matchup. Uh oh. For raid bosses. I like the idea for him, he's pretty cool. I mean, I like most of what he does. It's just the blue card with all the feint mechanics and lock-in mechanics is just a little much. Oh, I tried to blue there. That's tough. Wait. Whoa. Uh-oh. Ah. Oof. We're cooked. Nice. I probably should have just went for the blue when I had it, and then I could have taken that one. The key to keep Goku Black alive is to always empty his gauge when you have a chance. Yeah. They tried too hard with him, I think. Who, Shalette? Shalette is pretty much all reused animations outside of his ultimate and his legend action. He deserved better. I see. Yeah, a lot of it literally just came from the story, and then they just gave him a couple more things. Right? Like, the ending to the LF is pretty cool. Yeah, it might be Shalette just because of how inconsistent he is. If you land the procs, you know, it might not be, but if you never land the procs, yeah, he just feels like a gimmick unit, which is kind of like a free-to-play thing, you know? Add HP buffers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's RNG dependent. That doesn't automatically make him the worst though. But I don't like it. I don't like relying on something out of my control. something like that, you know, might not be the most optimal thing, but whatever. Oh, use Piccolo for sure. She's not Max Zenkai. Not that it matters, but let's see. There you go, you're right. I'm probably the only one who thinks Broly was a better release than Gogeta. That's interesting. I could definitely see an argument for it. I could get behind that. I could. Because Broly got so much help, like teammates to work with, while Gogeta, he got Shalette. So again, inconsistent, gimmicky, but he is good. And he's the only character right now that can tank the Spirit Bomb, minus like a couple of exceptions. Like S tier boosted Zaha, Goku Black can do it. The new Ultra, I don't know if we can call it Boo Bros or not, but I think it was cool to see that over another UI Goku. Yeah, I agree. I like to get representation in for hype moments instead of just doing the same ones over and over. It has been a while, but I guess it hasn't been that long, specifically like a standalone MUI, but still. I just think Gogeta had the basic Ultra kit. Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't mean it's bad, it's just kind of, I guess, rather one-dimensional. He just hits really hard, you know, his green gives him neutral, his blue, you know, destroys his cards, gives him like a little bit of cards, but you know, it's just damage. I think he's better released because he looks better. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying, but I think they were just talking about it from a viability standpoint. I think so. Because if they were talking about aesthetics, I feel like that's just personal preference. Like, you wouldn't word it like, who is the worst? You would say like, which one is your least favorite? You know? His remake had to happen at some time. Yeah. That's what I got from it anyway. Yeah, I think I got like 10 more minutes. I really want to see a Z Broly like the one that we have that just isn't a glass cannon. Ultra Broly. Yeah, a Z Broly that he could be like an off tank or just a full tank. Cause like in the show, or in the movie I should say, I mean that guy was just tanking everything, bro. Like a point blank Kamehameha, and he didn't even flinch. And this Broly, I mean, again, he's got good stats, but he's not like a tank per se. Yeah, I really like Ultra Broly's design. Like, that's someone I would say is like a balanced Ultra. He was really good. Oops. It cut out. Try again, I guess. Like every character, maybe not every character, but a lot of characters have like some mechanics that aren't particularly skilled or fair, and they could be viewed as toxic. But overall, it wasn't like he had anything where it's like, I absolutely despise fighting this character because it's just something completely out of your control, you know? Like, at this point, it's just kind of a given that, like, every character has endurance, every character's ultimate hits like a truck. And again, do I think that's fair? No. Do I think that could be considered a little bit toxic in relation to other characters? Like, why don't they give that to free-to-plays? So if I'm running a free-to-play character, yeah, I think I can say that that's toxic for an offensive character to be given one of the best defensive abilities, you know? They should have made Broly the Ultra and Gogeta the Legend. Yeah, a lot of people thought that they were going to go that route, so maybe that's why they didn't. But, I mean, the multi-transformations is cool. I guess they could have done it like that and just gave the multi-transformations to Gogeta instead. Because, I mean, Broly really does need an Ultra. The Dragon Ball Super one anyway. Agree. Yeah, exactly. Ultra Super Vegeta and Ultra Broly are probably the only balanced Ultras we had in their prime. Yeah, that's a very reasonable take. Good weight. Ultra Super Vegeta is an underrated release. Yeah. When he was on Boost, I don't know if he still is now, but like his plat and him being on the Boost, he's good. You can use him. He's actually a fun tank. Right? Like not everyone's numbers are overtuned. Or they're not tuned 100% correctly, but overall the way they play, even getting hit by his counters, I don't feel like, man, what an annoying unit. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, that hit me, alright, reset to neutral. It doesn't feel like MUI. Okay. Oof. Okay. Transform. There it is. Cap. Well played. Wow. Oh, I tried to jump there. Okay. Drop. Okay. Get our vanish back here. Ah. Okay. Could cancel there in time. Okay. Man. Not getting lucky with those. I think we're dead. Oh. The heal is crazy. Okay. Interesting. Finally. Ultra Super Vegeta was my first Ultra, and it's the reason why I used... Sorry, let me see. Let me see. Oh, there goes that card. Ultra Super Vegeta was my first Ultra, and it's the reason why I used to like Vegeta over Gogeta, but I like Shalette more. Use Goku Black's main as a big heal, the first one. Okay. Why is the music doing that? Okay. Bro, it doesn't let me move. I'm not doing that. Okay. Now I'm lagging. Nice. Oof, I think you take this one. Yep. Yep. GG. Hey, that was pretty close. Nice. Alright, that was fun, y'all. Rose is impossible to kill, yeah. At least you get to fight, though. But man, it's crazy. Okay. I could probably go for just a little bit longer, but then I gotta wrap up. G free to play. You want to take this one? Okay. Ultra Super Vegeta was my first Ultra, and I got 2 in 1 summon. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back out. Or I'll just use this. It's fine. I'll just use my Goku slot. Click the wrong team. Yeah, Ultra Super Vegeta was my first Ultra as well, and I do remember getting 2 of him, I guess within 2 rotations or something like that. Maybe even within 1 rotation, something like that. But yeah, that was a fun release. That was lucky. Yeah, and I thought you weren't gonna use that. I'm sorry, that's the thing. Okay. Here, just wait, I can just leave, hold on. It'll still be there, right? Yeah, watch. Okay. What Ultra do you think gets the next plat? It might be Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You're going with UMV? Oh god, no. There's no way they revisit that guy, bro. I think they're gonna wait for Golden Frieza, they're gonna wait on Ultra Vegeta Blue. But like Rathan, they have to wait, bro. Ultra Gohan? Wow, that's crazy. Aura farm me out the gate. Alright, bro. That's wild. Okay. Ow. Okay. Go here. Oh, I hit green there. Oh well. Ah. Oops. UMB would be perfect for the after party because he's Majin Buu Saga. I hate Ultra Gohan the most. It does match the theme technically, huh? I just think that for the after party they would pick a different team, you know? Like it could be Daima, could be, or it could be GT. Oh, they both went away. That was such a bad main. That was a strike. Oh well. Okay. Oof. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Ultra Gohan and Super 17 are the most annoying characters for me. Yeah, I could definitely see it. Those are not fun to fight. Transform. There it is. Dodge, nice. Reset this gauge though. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Let's go here. Tap. Nope. Goodbye, overdrive gauge. Ouch. Try to tap. Blue? No? Ooh, okay. Gauge is reset though. Bro, these characters can't die! What is this? Oh man, that was a strike. Tap. Sure. Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay, good one. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice. I don't think there will be another Goku block anytime soon. Yeah, I think we're good. I think this guy is viable enough. I'll use this while we have it. boy. Okay. Oof. Okay. Oh, we're gonna take it. Oh, looks like I got that one. GG, that was fun. I think we're gonna make that the last one. It was definitely a fun experience. I appreciate you all coming out. Yeah, we were just having fun, bro. It's not fight to the death Goku Black, it's just testing out our newfound strength. Do you think Red Zamasu can be a raid boss? Honestly, I think he can. We just have to do it for the characters that were good in his time period. I love Goku Black. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, I do have to head out now. We did manage to get a bunch of random LFs, but we did pity Ultra Gogeta Blue. We are, we're not too far out. Let's say 120, that's at least a reasonable place to be, but we didn't end up pulling the Ultra character. But next time, you know, so maybe in around a month, I don't know. Gogeta Blue would be a good raid boss. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Had fun with the viewer battles though, and talking about some older metas in the game, and you know, doing some hot takes and some discussing characters' blow-ups. I had a good time. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later, y'all.